Hi, gorgeous, and welcome to JTV Fridays. Big show, lots of clean, white, bright, sterling silver. I love that, especially for this season. I do get paid if you go to the site jtv.com/Antonella. You'll see everything in the show, and then of course you can shop anything you want on JTV, and I still get credit as long as you go through the link jtv.com/Antonella. And if you haven't shopped for a little under a year, or you're brand new to JTV, use the discount code, all in caps, ANESTER, and then the number 10, ANESTER10, and you'll get 10% off your entire cart. So make sure it's good and loaded up, whether you're watching the channel or you're shopping online. You can use that code, and it's awesome. I also still get credit that way too. But let's get started. Oh, I'm a little tangled here. I put so much on at once. Coco Chanel says, look in the mirror, take one thing off. I say the opposite. Look in the mirror, put one more thing on. Let's start with this necklace. It is just a dripping. Did you notice the herringbone? And it's reversible. Greek key. I'll get to it. I'm in love with it. Okay, but we're gonna do this gorgeous drip of this like liquid sterling silver. It's AG1515, and it's a curved teardrop. There's the back. The back of it is speckled, which I would wear it that way as well. Or if you want the high polished side, I'm going to take it off so you can see this one. It is at a sale price. So it's 5 payments of $33.39. Pardon my close-up. I have to look in the mirror to get the clasp, and unfortunately, that is where I have to put it. It's 29% off of the JTV price. I mean, look at this, like even the ring just dripping silver. I love it. There's the back that I was telling you about that's all stippled, and you can wear it that way too. And then it is edged, so when it's sitting on your neck and your décolleté, it does stand up off of the décolleté. The chain is an 18-inch plus a 2-inch extender, and it's going to drop down about an inch, and then from side to side at the widest part of the belly, it's going to be about 3/4 of an inch. But it's just one of those like statement necklaces that without being too statement-like. So if you look at that, look at how pretty. It's like high mirror finish on it. It is AG1515, and it is on 5 payments of $33.39. I'm going to play a little game with you. See if you can guess what is holding up my iPad. At the end of the show, I'll tell you. You'll laugh, but it's the only thing that works. Let's do that ring. Look at this. It is like this organic drip of silver. It's AG1518. It's on 5 payments of $10.99, and that is at a sale price. It's slightly curved. It's super high polished, and it's 33% off of the JTV price. I'll just show you that. See that slight curving that it's doing. Here's the inside of it, which is fully finished, and I really appreciate that because it gives more strength for the ring to stay in round instead of it being hollowed out. Now, it would be less expensive, and more cheaply done if it wasn't finished like that. But I love that it is. It just has a really clean look to it, really simple, but then has this sexy wave and curve to it. Let me measure it real quick for you. It's super pretty, and I love the feel of it. It's super smooth on the hand. 3/4 of an inch, and then up and down at the widest point, it's 1/4 of an inch. And it's a little shy standing up off of the finger. You see that. So that's going to mean more comfort. It's not going to get in the way. Love it on the ring finger. I think it's pretty on the middle finger too. Just an easy, quick piece to put on. That is AG1518, 5 payments of $10.99. The earrings that I was teasing you with, just bright and beautiful and high polished, just like the teardrop necklace that we did. Just really super high polished, matching up to the ring as well. The earrings are DOM 791. They're 5 payments of $8.99 at a sale price, and they're 38% off of the JTV price. So they are a hoop, but they're a post and butterfly catch. and they graduate as they come down, but then they start to kind of recoup themselves again as they go back up and around the ear. The inside, you'll notice that as I'm wearing it, that's all high polish too. So it really has almost an inside outside look to it. At the widest point, you're seeing that it's almost 1/2 inch wide, and then the length on this is 1 1/4 inch. But they're super sleek, they're very comfortable on, but they're super sleek, super sexy, very bright, very light. They are DOM 791, 5 payments of $8.99. And if you're a hoop freak like I am, I never have enough hoops. Bubby will always say, Aunt Jamal, how many pairs of hoops do you have? I'm like, I don't know, but they're all different. All right, I have to do this necklace. I mean, really? Really, JTV? Oh, and let me tell you, it's thick. It's heavyweight, so that means for you in a herringbone, it's less likely to kink, to dent, to bend, to break. The more precious metal that's on it, the more substantial it's going to be, and the more beefy it's going to be. Now I'll tell you, there's 7 of these, and it is, oh my gosh, okay. So it's made in Italy, and it's almost 21 grams. And it's a 20 inch, that's hard to find. Usually you get 16 inch, 18 inches, the usual. Hard to find a 20 inch that is well made in Italy, heavy gram weight. 5 payments, I don't want to take it off, 5 payments of $18.99. And it is a sale price. On JTV, this is typically over $200 and worth every penny because of the thickness I'm about to show you. But not only that, it's not just the thickness, it's also reversible. So you can make it on this side, which is a Greek key design. This is DOM 474. And then the other side is what you saw me wearing, which is the high polished classic herringbone. And look at how thick that is. When I said thick, I didn't mean this way, width-wise. I meant height-wise. It's a thick amount of silver. And again, that means very longevity with this one. Difficult to kink and bend up. You see it's reaching for that 1/2 inch mark. It's in between 1/4 inch and a 1/2 inch. I'm in love with this one, basically obsessed with it. You guys know I love a herringbone. I'm just going to tuck it. It's so weighty I don't even have to clasp it. It will just lay. And look at the way it moves with my collarbone, with my neck. It's just so slinky and sexy. Gorgeous under a suit coat with a little black dress, with jeans and a t-shirt. It is that perfect, and look at just how flexible and mobile it is, even though it's thick. I can't stay on this, but I could talk about it for a day. It's Italian craftsmanship, and that's why it does that. Very, very fluid and sexy. Stop watching the show and go order it if you love it. All right, let me show you a bolo bracelet, and this is also a Greek key design, and it's actually one where you can wear it 2 ways. So here's one where it's the high polish side, and then the other side is a little bit more frosted, if you will. This is, and it's a bolo. Let me take it off for you so you can see it. The item number is AG1256B. And there is the Greek key design, high polish, 5 payments of $8.73. That's a clearance price. This is made in Turkey. And it's 10.5 inches total in length because of that bolo. You know, I always tell you, I love the bolos because when I order a bracelet, I order my size, an 8 inch. But then I am stacked with 8 inch bracelets and they don't maneuver well. They kind of bump into each other a lot. So with a bolo bracelet, I can make this as small as I want, as a spacer between my other bracelets. I can make it as big as I want, again, to move it down my arm and to be, again, a spacer for all my other bracelets. And that Greek key design goes very far. I mean, it goes almost all the way around, all high polished. And I'll give you a measurement on her. She is a clearance price, so once she's gone, she's gone. 1/4 inch wide, bolo style, box chain that closes it all together, all sterling silver, AG1256B, 5 payments of $8.33. Let me get into the second ring in our show. And speaking of Greek key design, let me pull this out again. It's a Greek key design ring. So obviously the bolo and the ring go so beautifully together. And the Greek key design, because this is so high polished, it's almost hard to see. I'm going to try to get some of the light and glare off of it so you can see that. The Greek key design is actually imprinted onto the band of sterling silver. That's SPA016. There's only 16 of them. And these are also at a clearance price, 3 payments of $12.56. I do want to say that it is actually a herringbone design with the Greek key on top of it. So very unique ring. Nice and thick too. Fully finished, solid silver. Give it the Antonella pinch test. My skin is turning white. Indentation, not out of round. Why do I do that? Am I being funny? Kind of. But it's also, I'm trying to show you how thick and solid the ring is, that you can have confidence to wear it every single day and not worry that it's going to get misshaped or out of round. SPA, ooh, there's a fly. 016, 3 payments of $12.56. That's also at a clearance price. So once she's gone, she's gone. I want to get into some hearts for you next. And I have the bracelet. I don't know if you saw the bracelet as I was wearing it, but I have the bracelet. Let's bring her forward. I have earrings. And I have, I think I want to put this one on over here, and a necklace. And what's nice about the earrings is the thoughtfulness. And why I say that is there's a right side and a left side on these. I'll show you what I mean in just a minute. But let's start with the bracelet. The necklace is coming up. She's so pretty. Look at that. And the matching earrings and bracelet. Isn't that pretty? But they all match. So I'll try to just lay this one down or lay this one on. Let's see if I can do this. And then we'll get into all 3 of them. Super pretty. Okay, wow. All right, I'll take it off. It's so hard. All right, so we're gonna play with the earrings, the bracelet, and the necklace all in hearts. So we're gonna start first with the bracelet. It's a toggle closure, and you've got the heart motif that dangles on it. Paper clip and ovals go through on this. Actually, they're rounded paper clips, or big ovals and then smaller ovals. There's the back of it, which is just as pretty. I'm gonna take her off so we can see her up close. I love hearts, flowers, angels, crosses, that sort of thing. Aren't these pretty? Okay, so here's the bracelet. I'm going to measure her for you too, but she's BAL 587, 5 payments of $23.99, and she's 7 inches in length, and 9.7 grams, which is really nice. That's a nice weight. 49% off of the JTV price. And we'll just give her a quick measurement, including the bail word, about 1 inch. And then from side to side, about 3/4 of an inch. But just look at that super ornate detailing, that ribbing, those beautiful dots that run through, the puzzling and pretzel effect of the heart. There's the nice large toggle for it. And then you have all of the links that bring it all together. That's 5 payments of $23.99. So let me hit up the earrings. They're completely matching to the bracelet, but here's what I meant by there's a right and a left. So it's less expensive for a manufacturer to make 2 of these, but then it kind of looks weird, I think. They have to make a completely separate mold to make one that faces this way and one that faces that way. But it really shows the true passion, love, and respect for manufacturing it for the consumer. And when you have these double sides, that means you can wear them with the hearts facing this way, or if my face was here, the hearts would be facing the other way. But they're exactly like the bracelet. So it's a fabulous matching set. On the drop, they're not lever back, excuse me, they're shepherd's hook. 1 3/4 inches, and then again side to side about 1/2 an inch. And all of that, again, very, very intricate detail, puzzling and pretzeling. The back fully finished, just like the bracelet was. These are BAL588. The earrings, the bracelet, the necklace, it's from the Bali artisan collection of Bali. So that means they're hand done, they're artisan made, each one piece by piece. Quite honestly, a machine can't do this. But these are BAL 588. 5 payments of $17.04, and they're 60% off of the JTV price. These are also a clearance price. So was the bracelet. So once they're gone, they're gone. And I'm not trying to pressure you ever. But when it's clearance and it's not going to be ordered, and you're going to want the matchups, get them while they're there, because you're not going to be able to get them otherwise. So if you can get both now, do it. Now the necklace we're going to do next, it's at a sale price. It's not at a clearance price, so there's no rush to get that. And it is set up just like the bracelet and the earring. It is also from the Artisan Collection of Bali, so it's handmade, hand done. It's BAL 616. I'll take her off for you. She's at a sale price, 6 payments of $24.83, and that is 31% off of the JTV price. And she goes 18 inches to 20 inches, and again, built just like the earrings, just like the bracelet. The chain is like a popcorn chain, so it really is much more sturdy and substantial, and it really has to be, I think, to hold the heart. Now the heart will come off if you wanted to put her on something else, a leather cord, or an open hinged bangle if you have that, because the opening for that is very large too. So that's our necklace, done in the hearts, BAL 616, and that's on 6 payments of $24.33. Aren't they pretty? They're just so sweet. Did you see the ring I threw in the shot there for you to look at? Let me pull it off and let you see this up close. This is it's a knotted ring and almost an infinity ring. It's interesting because one of the knots is done in a twisted rope. The other one is done in this high polishing with a little bit of stippling inside of it. Double banding that comes down, and almost a conch shell look to it. And then she comes down and then wraps into rope again. I guess that was awkward for you to have to look at. Let me do it this way. So she starts here. Here's the roped one. And then it comes down, and then it splits to the high polish, and then it moves into the high polish one. So it almost looks like these two were linked together and then soldered together. Very substantial ring, nice piece on it, open and airy, but very interesting. This is SWE 4032. Sale price on this, 5 payments of $7.99. I love it. So the full sale price on this is $39.99. So I'm going to say it till I'm blue in the face. If you're new to JTV, or if you haven't ordered for a little under a year, this ring is basically free because you get $40 brilliant cash rewards put into your account. Free plus you get a penny. I love it. Okay, quick measurement on this, and then I'm going to show you a necklace set next. Side to side 3/4 of an inch, and then up and down about 1/2 an inch. So another one that's just easy and comfortable to wear. I want to grab my high polished one that I think I'm going to try to put right next to it, because I thought these two looked really pretty together. Oh, you know what? I should put these earrings in too, because they're going to be coming up. And that way we can kind of pre-shop them and look at them a little bit. So there go the hearts. Say goodbye to the hearts. And this chain look is coming up next. Not next, but very soon. These are really cool. Very chic. Whew. All right, but let me do the set next. There is a necklace set. And these are actually 2 popcorn chains that you're going to get in 2 different lengths. Look at that. Hard to get these lengths, but you'll get both of them. It's a set of 2. And this is DOCT13C. You will get one 24-inch and one 28-inch. 24 inches is hard to get. 28 is nearly impossible. And these are made in Italy, #1 in the world. These are top rated. There's only 5 of them. They're at a sale price. You get both of them. 5 payments of $10.99. Popcorn chain, if you're not sure what that is, it actually goes in and out on itself, which makes it very movable. And because it's movable, it has more longevity to it because it's not friction, link on a link, constantly grinding and shedding precious metal. It's movable, it is pliable, so it's beefy, so if you want to put a keepsake on it, or you just want to layer them together, because having a 24-inch and a 28-inch is not something that happens always. You could always take the 28-inch and wrap it twice around too and have even a completely different look. Okay, there's only 5. I'm going to move on. The next piece I want to show you, just kind of going back to, I'm going to put her on. Eesh, she's gorgeous. She's gorgeous. This is made in Italy too. Oh dear. Okay. Matching bracelet too, and the earrings. Come on, mama. All right, next we have a flat popcorn link. It almost makes me think of a herringbone, but it's not quite a herringbone. So it is a popcorn link, and I'll show that to you up close. DOM760. 3 payments of $10.99, and that is a super buy price. It's top rated. It's 7.5 inches. It's made in Italy. And over 1,100 of these have been picked up. It's 53% off. Here's what makes it the popcorn. It goes in and out like an accordion. You see that? And both sides, if the bracelet flips on you, it doesn't matter because both sides are just as beautiful. It's hallmarked, made in Italy, and of course $9.25 for sterling silver. But it's just one of those pieces. You'll notice it's not this. Where's my herringbone? A herringbone would be much higher polished, whereas the popcorn link is a little more sophisticated and subdued as you look at that link. It's DOM760, 3 payments of $10.99, and it's at a super buy price. Okay, let's get into the paper clips that I'm wearing. And these aren't just any paper clips. So it's going to be the bracelet, the earrings, and the necklace. Now, I do want to say this. When we get to the bracelet and the necklace, the price it's higher than what you would expect, and I'll tell you why. I'm going to start with the fact that these are made in Italy. The way that they've made each one of these pieces, you cannot see a seam. You cannot see a solder mark. They are truly works of art. A lot of times when you see linked jewelry, you'll see this. You'll see a slit where those links are joined together. And that's where they open, close them, and combine them. And that's all well and good. But what the Italians do is not only do you not see that slit or a solder mark, because sometimes they'll solder them together and you'll see the soldering, and it hasn't quite been polished all the way through. These are exquisitely made. I'm going to start with the earrings. Let me grab the other one here so you can see this. All done sterling silver. It's a J-hoop. Not only do they add the butterfly closure, but they also add the rubber stop to keep the butterfly closure on, or you can alternate between the two. These are DOM790, and they're at a sale price, 5 payments of $5.99. This is where you can get this home and really look at the manufacturing, the techniques that they use. There are no solder marks on this. There's no slit, there's no opening, all those things I talked about. These are actually 50% off of the JTV price, and they're a classic, let's one and a quarter inch, I'm going to call it. And then from side to side, those paper clips are about a quarter of an inch wide, but really pretty. And you'll notice too that they are flattened on, there's actually 4 sides to them, 1, 2, 3, and then 4 on the inside. And what that's going to do is give you that shine from every angle, the top, the front, the back. They're just magnificent. DOM 790, 5 payments of $5.99, and those are at a sale price. All right, the necklace. So this is, it feels so good on. There's 6 of them, so 6 lucky women are going to be wearing this necklace. It's AG1442. It is 20 inches in length. It's a flat paper clip. The JTV price on this is typically $342. Today, a sale price, 5 payments of $42.99. That adds up to $214.99. It's 30, where's my clasp? It's 37% off of the JTV price, and it is like $150 off. But it is weighty. Listen to it. All Italian made, no seams. Let's look inside of these links. This is where manufacturers will cut some corners and you'll see the slit. There's no slit, there's no solder mark. You can't tell how in the devil they put this together, and the weight is fabulous. Huge lobster claw clasp, marked made in Italy, AG1442. It feels amazing on, and it is so chic. From side to side, those paper clips are running about ½ an inch, and then up and down, they're at almost 3/4 of an inch, and they also have 4 high polished sides. So it doesn't matter which way you're wearing it. It's gonna glisten and gleam with every movement. It's strong enough that if you want to kind of put an enhancer right there, which let me see if I can kind of give you an idea of what I mean. So, and I wouldn't do this obviously with a shepherd's hook, and I've taken earrings and I've done that with them, but just make sure that it's, it's a lever back if you don't have an enhancer that you want to go on there. I've done that a lot, and it's just really pretty. Okay, last item in the show, the matching bracelet made in Italy, 30% off, 5 payments of $20.99. It's at a sale price, AG1443. Again, nice, large lobster claw clasp on it. Let me show you this, 4-sided. It's just like the earrings and the necklace. Oops, almost dropped it. And there you're seeing, there's that large lobster claw clasp, which makes it really easy on and off. All made in Italy, exact same measurements as the necklace. So if you got both, you could, if you wanted to, connect the two. And now I'm going to have a really long necklace. So much so that I could put it right over my neck or my head. But look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? And they all match. And then you're wearing the earrings that go with it. Just really chic, and something that will never go out of style. It's money well spent because it's something that you'll have for a lifetime. It's made by the best in the world. It's something that will remain one of your very favorites in your jewelry box, and you'll get tons of compliments on it. It's just so luscious, and I love the sound of it. So again, the bracelet is AG1443, 5 payments of $20.99. Okay, guys, that's it for me. Have something special coming up on Wednesday with Lisa, the infamous LR. So I hope you can join me for that. And I think we're doing it on her page, but I'll post it on my page too. You'll get to see it here as well. Don't forget to use your promo code ANESTER10 to get that discount. And to order, please go through jtv.com/Antonella. Thanks. Love you. Bye.